The purpose of this video is to show you how to set up assignments in Canvas. So when you start on your Canvas page, you start at the dashboard. You need to go into your course. We're using homeroom. And now we're going to go to assignments. Notice at the top it says no content, not visible for students. What does that mean? That means when your student is looking at their Canvas site, they do not have any links for assignments because you have not created any or they have not been published. So over here, you're going to click on assignments and now you have the option to add different assignments. Just like everything else, go to the top right corner and press the blue button. It says plus assignments. You have a lot of different options with creating assignments. There are many, many things you can do. It's going to depend on your grade, your subject, everything like that. I'm just showing you the basic steps of how to do it. So you have a couple of options. Come down here first. Your kids can submit it in a couple of different ways. They are submitting it online, so you do not need to change this. Just keep it as online because that's where they're submitting their work right now as long as we're doing distance learning. You have some entry options. Text entry. Do you want your students to write something and submit it right into Canvas? A website URL? Are your students sending you a link to something? Are you having them create a YouTube video or a website as part of a project? You would use website URL. Media recordings would be anything they're recording and uploading from their own personal devices and not going through a third party like YouTube. Or file uploads. Are you having them create a Microsoft Word document and then having them send that document to you? It really depends on what you want for your kids. We're going to start with text entry. So for the purpose of this assignment, we are going to have our kids write an essay about the American Revolution. Let's go with that. So the title of my assignment is The American Revolution. Now in the description box, I need to give them a description of what I want them to turn into me. So how many paragraphs, how many pages? So I'm just gonna do an example. Again, I teach pre-K, so I am the worst at coming up with examples for this stuff, but please submit a 5-paragraph. Oops, look at all these things I'm spelling wrong. Bear with me, I'm typing with one hand and recording with the other. A 5-paragraph essay on why the American Revolution began. Again, just an example activity. All right, so we have the title of our assignment. We have the description for our assignment. We're going to scroll down. Make sure if they are submitting their words directly into Canvas, you hit text entry. I'm going to show you what that means. This is a text entry assignment. Go all the way down. When I skip over this stuff, it's not that it's not important, but I just want you to understand the basics. We can always go back to these details later. We are submitting an assignment, or we are creating an assignment. That is the goal of this video. So again, come all the way down. Hit save. Okay, here's my assignment. The American Revolution. Please submit a 5-paragraph essay on why the American Revolution began. Are my students going to see this? No, because it's not published. So remember, publish what you post. Come up here where it says publish and click on it. Now it is published. So let me show you what that means. We published a text entry assignment. When I come to student view, I'm going to click on assignment. There's my assignment. It is not dated. That's okay. That's something I can show you in a different video. I just wanted to teach you how to create it. The American Revolution. We're going to click on it. And here we go. It says, the American Revolution, please submit a 5-paragraph essay on why the American Revolution began. I didn't put a due date. I didn't put points. That'll be in a separate video. Right now, we're just working on setting up the assignments. We're going to scroll up. Your student would hit submit assignment. And then, because this is a text entry assignment, they would need to submit their 5-paragraph essay right here as a text entry. Then, they would just need to hit submit. But I wanted to show you that your assignment was published and students can enter their information regarding your assignment. Okay, we're going to go back to assignments. We just created a text entry assignment. Let's create a new assignment. We're going to click that blue button plus assignments. All right, we created a text entry assignment. Let's do a web URL assignment. So this means that you're asking your students to submit a web URL for something. It could be a video, an article. It depends on what you want them to submit. So we're gonna go down and we're gonna hit save. Oh, sorry, we didn't name it. Okay, we're gonna use the same genetic engineering article as in the last video. So genetic engineering. And the description is gonna be post an article about this topic. That's the assignment. You want them to look for an article and post the link to the article. So now that we have our name of our assignment, our description, and we've selected how the students are going to submit it, they're going to submit a web address. You're going to come all the way down and hit save. Okay, remember, publish what you post. We're going to publish it. And now let's go to the student view so I can show you what they're seeing. Oops. All right, we're going to go back to assignments for the student. There's our next assignment, genetic engineering. Let's click on it and see what the student sees. Genetic engineering, post an article about this topic. We're going to hit submit the assignment. Copy and paste the link to a website you'd like to submit for this assignment. So now the student is going to have to pull up their article. They're going to have to copy the web address and then they're going to paste it where you gave them a place to paste it, where it says website URL, and then they would submit assignment. This is an example of a website URL assignment that you created. Let's go back to assignments. Let's create another assignment. This time, you want them to upload a file. So maybe you had them create a PowerPoint and you want them to upload that PowerPoint. So we're gonna hit create assignment. The assignment name, maybe you want them to create a PowerPoint about, so bad at picking examples. I wish I was quicker for you guys. Okay, we want them to create a PowerPoint about Dr. Seuss since his birthday just passed. So in the description, we're gonna say create a presentation about Dr. Seuss, period. Again, you guys will have much more complex assignments. This is just to show you how to do it. So you want the students sharing a file. So we're gonna unclick website URL and we are going to click File Upload. Remember, don't worry about any of this right now. We're focused on the basics. You're gonna hit Save. Okay, publish what you post. We're gonna publish the Dr. Seuss assignment. Now let's see what the student sees. We're gonna go back to assignments. Okay, there's our Dr. Seuss assignment. This is what the student sees. They see Dr. Seuss, create a presentation about Dr. Seuss. When they go to submit the assignment, it's giving them the option to choose a file. The student would upload their PowerPoint by clicking Choose File and by finding their PowerPoint on their computer, hitting Open, uploading it, and hitting Submit Assignment. If your students are struggling, I can do separate videos for students, but these videos are for teachers and other professionals navigating Canvas. So we created 3 different types of assignments. I showed you how to create an assignment where your students use a text entry box. I showed you how to create an assignment where your students link a website URL. And I showed you how to create an assignment where your students upload a file. Now, if you're satisfied with that, take a breath, take a break. If you want to know, well, how do I link my assignments to my modules? Stay tuned. So let's go to modules. Okay, remember the modules we created in the other video? We did one for the week of March 30th and one for the week of March 5th, or April 5th, I'm sorry. Okay, say that Dr. Seuss activity or assignment that you created, you want them to do it during the week of March 30th. Here's what you do. Go to the week of March 30th. Click on the plus sign. Okay, we're gonna add an assignment and look, it's like magic. Your assignments that you created are already here. You just have to pick which one you want to add to the week of March 30th. We said we're adding the Dr. Seuss assignment. I'm gonna click on it. I'm gonna click Add Item. And look at that. Now for the week of March 30th, you can add, or your students can view your Foundations video, or if they click on the Dr. Seuss assignment, they can work on the Dr. Seuss assignment. So instead of going to assignments to find your assignments, they can just look at the module and see what's coming next. So say for the week of April 5th, you want them working on that geology assignment. So we're gonna go over to the plus sign, assignments, and look at that. Oh, we said genetic engineering. I'm sorry, I'm mixing up my YouTube videos. Say you want them working on that genetic engineering assignment. It's already there because you've created it under assignments. Click on it, hit add item, and there you go. For the week of April 5th, your students will be doing that genetic engineering assignment where they're looking for an article.